resting much on this. Maybe here we hear swinging a pitch that was way out of his zone. I should have swung after all of that. Got my sister-in-law sleeping on the couch in the other room, so I don't want to bother her. So I'll be quiet during this as much as possible.
Hi everyone, this is Heidi Watney. Welcome to the show.
Don't worry, you're gonna be happy. Keep working today, that smile will come one day. Don't worry, you're gonna be happy. Keep fighting today, that smile will come one day. Nothing's come for free. When you get it free, you will lose it freely.
Almost ready for game time at Rogers Center. Robbie Ray gets the ball for the Blue Jays in this one. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Pretty good stuff from the left side. He's gone through a couple of different deliveries. He used to have that long flowing delivery, then with that short pocket path delivery. One thing he can do, Matt, when he's on, he can strike some people out. That good hard fastball, that hard slider. You'll know early if he's on. If he has a quick 1-2-3 inning, you'll know right away that Robbie Ray's brought his A game.
Guys, as the Jays take the field here tonight, well, they come in fresh off a victory last time out, but they've had a rough go of it of late as they've lost 7 of their last 9 games.
Yeah, Matty, we had a saying in Texas, hit or get left behind. And that's exactly what this team did in their last game. Scored a bunch of runs, but good approach at the plate, working the ball to all gaps. Line the line. This team swung the bats well. I'm going to be looking for that again in this one.
2 balls and 2 strikes now. Here now the 2-2 is laid off and the count runs full.
Well, you don't see it all that often, but this might be a good time for a 3-2 change. If he can locate it, it's nearly impossible to hit.
And a fastball swung on and missed, and the leadoff man is gone to open up the ball game. Now 1 down with the bases empty, and that'll bring up the shortstop, Jose Iglesias. He slaps that one away, and the count will be 0-1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Again, another foul ball. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2.
Well, that's a pitch right there you gotta just lay off. There's a good chance he's going to throw it on 0-2, and if you can recognize it starting down in the zone, you know it's only going to go down from there.
And a swing and a miss as they got him with the slider there, 2 away. So stepping in is J.D. Martinez. And you see what he's done in recent action. Obviously seeing the ball well right now. And that misses, ball 1. Just getting started at the Rogers Center. 2 balls and no strikes now to the Red Sox left fielder.
It's a lot easier to hit when you're putting yourself in good hitters counts. This guy's done a great job not swinging at pitchers' pitches. And when he's getting the ball in the zone, he's getting the barrel to it. He's been hot lately.
2 balls and a strike now. Now the 2-1 is swung on and missed for strike number 2.
Go to that well one more time. He's been late on the first 2.
And a great inning here as he gets another punch out and strikes out this side.
Okay. Fantastic start.
Now into the box, Bo Bichette. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Here's the pitch. And this is low, ball 1. Guys, this Red Sox ball club entering play here tonight. They enter this one off a loss after winning 5 of 7 prior to that.
Yeah, Matty, this team's in the grind part of their schedule right now. Just had a short homestand, able to say hello to the family, kiss the wife, tuck the kids in at night, and they're back on the road again. This should be interesting to see the energy this team plays with today.
Yeah, a little wild here early on. Doesn't look like he's totally settled into the game yet. Hopefully, he can find it soon.
3-1. Bouncer to the left side. Iglesias is up with it. And a bit of a high throw that time, but no problem over there at first as they record the out. With that, let's take a look at the Blue Jays starting lineup. Danny, who stands out to you?
You know, Corey Dickerson is the guy that's looking to turn it around right now. Look, he's coming off a month where he hit under 200. That's under the Mendoza line, which is like almost unheard of. I guess some guys do it, but man, this guy's really struggling. He's lucky he's still in the lineup.
Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first. One out, nobody on. Popped up, and this will not be caught. It's a foul ball. That misses, and we're even at 2-2. Now here's a shot out to right center field. Running hard, he's digging for second. Arms pumping, he's hustling for third. The relay throw, well, he is in there with a triple.
And this is what good major league hitters do with a pitch on the outer half. They don't try to do too much with it. Just square it up the best you can and drive it to the opposite gap. By the time the outfielders react and get to it, he's well on his way to third.
Set, here's the 0-1. Edge of the zone that time taken and ruled a strike.
This is where, as a batter, you got to find a way to put something in the outfield. Get something elevated. I know you...
And a base hit as the run will score from third, and the Blue Jays have grabbed a 1-0 lead.
Hey, good job of hitting right there, Devo. Runner on third, less than 2 outs. All you want to do is put the ball in play. He did just that. Hits a grounder right up the middle that drives in a run.
Yeah, it took it right back with where it came from. All you're trying to do is avoid the corners. Hit something hard up the middle, whether it be on the ground or in the air. You're going to drive the run.
And there are our umpires for this one. Working the plate is Dave Lawrence.
Dan, we got Dave Lawrence behind the dish tonight. One of the best in the business, in my opinion, but sometimes has a tendency to fall into a pattern where he's given a little bit too much on that outside corner.
Yeah, D-Road, one of the things he'll do, he'll open up that outside corner, especially with left-handed batters.
Here comes the 1-2. And now here's a ball hit pretty well out toward right center field. Santana arranged to his left and put it away. 2 down.
Batting fifth, the center fielder,
George Springer the next to hit. He'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Schwarber gets there for the catch, and that ends the inning. So a run on 2 hits, no errors, and a man left. New inning set to get underway, and set to go as the third baseman, Rafael Devers. As he'll take a look at ball 1. Popped up. Guerrero has a play. 1 away.
batting fifth. The right fielder, number 18, Kyle Schwarber.
Now at the plate, Kyle Schwarber is coming off a 3-hit ball game in Sunday's series finale. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch.
Count 1-0.
That's by him for strike one.
1 ball, 1 strike.
When I broke into the league, not many guys were throwing that elevated fastball with that much velocity on it. The game has changed.
Swing and a miss on the fastball, and it's 1-2.
Not likely to see a fourth fastball in this situation. I'm going to eliminate the fastball if I'm at the plate right here.
Lays off 2-2 now.
2 balls.
I know he missed with a
2 strikes.
fastball right there, but this guy's arsenal, you can't figure out what he's trying to do. He's got a lot of different directions he could go in right here.
Lifted down the line in left. And it's a foul ball. 2-2 is a changeup that misses 3-2. Now a swing and a miss. He struck him out, and it's 2 up, 2 down to start the second.
Wow, his stuff looks electric coming out of the gates in this one, guys. That's 5 batters faced, 4 strikeouts. That's going to be a tough pace to keep up, but it looks like he has what it takes to work deep into this game.
Bobby Dahlbeck is in with 2 away here as this one swung on and missed for the first strike. And boy, this at-bat is not starting off well as he's behind 0-2 now.
Boy, that's a jam shot right there. That's as good as it gets, in my opinion. Woo, up and in.
In under the hands with a fastball, it's 1-2.
Good fastball there. Didn't get the swing, but the guy at the plate isn't someone who chases many bad pitches.
Breaking ball, and he gets him to chase it in the dirt. McGuire corrals it, and the throw to first ends the inning. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And standing in is the DH, Rendell Pritchett.
Rendell.
Now a pitch runs in on him here, and all he can do is flare one foul off to the right side. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch.
Hey, 3 foul balls in a row right here, searching for that put-away stuff.
And now he'll step off as they look for a strikeout pitch. Had to wait back on the changeup, and he did a good job just to make contact.
Hey, have an AB right here. I know it's frustrating the heck out of the pitcher. You keep fouling these pitches off, maybe one misses over the heart of the plate.
Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. Ready to deliver the 1-2. Oh, this is hit high and deep out to left. A leap, but he can't rein it in. It's off the wall. And he will pull into second with a leadoff double.
Everyone knows that this guy's numbers are not where he wants them to be so far this year, but you never know by that swing. He looked fluid and confident, driving that pitch for a double. We'll see if that gets him going a bit.
Corey Dickerson is at the plate as he watches ball 1. Late on that one as it's fouled off to the left side. He's set. Here comes the 1-1.
That's ball 2.
And he lays off for a ball. 2-1.
2-1.
Richard leads off second with nobody out. Swing and a liner. Richard is on his way home. Safe at the plate as they extend their lead to 2. So here is Vladimir Guerrero Jr. looking to stay hot. He's been a real threat at the plate the last week or so. This pitch is popped up, and no one will track it down.
Hey, when you're featuring a mid-90s fastball like this pitcher, attack with that pitch. Get ahead. Get the offense on their toes. That opens up the off-speed pitches later in the game.
Lifted in the air to straightaway center. Center fielder giving chase, but he won't get there. It falls in.
Man, that swing looked like self-defense than a real quality swing, but hey, he muscled it out there, and it was enough to get him safely to second. Those are the kind of hits that will drive you nuts as a pitcher.
At the plate now, Reese McGuire. Here's a guy who could use a 3 for 4. He's got that batting average still down in the 190s. 1 home run and 11 RBIs. The 1-1 home. in the dirt and blocked behind the plate. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on. Here now the 2-2. Doesn't get the zone. Count full now.
Having a hard time putting this hitter away here. And when I was looking at the tape on him from his last start, this is what I saw a lot of. He's not closing the door on guys. And when that's the case, they eventually get a pitch that they can do something with.
And he takes ball 4. So a good job out of the 9-hole and getting on base as we go back to the top of the order. Digging in will be Bo Bichette, grounded out in his last at-bat.
Yeah, Matty, expect this pitcher to try and get the same result as his last at-bat right here. The double play is in order.
1 run scores. He'll come home with it. And he's safe.
You know, D-Lo, hitting in the leadoff spot, you're not going to get very many opportunities to drive in some runs, but that's a big 2 RBI base hit.
Yeah, when you see ducks on the pond, Dan, your eyes light up. I don't care if you're hitting first.
Now time is called, and this might be to buy a little time for that reliever to get loose. The 1-0.
A time to start making some quality pitches. He finds himself in a tough spot behind an account with guys on base.
Fielded cleanly, and a step on first for the out. 3 unassisted. Stepping in once again is Oscar Hernandez. There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike.
Hey, the way this guy on the mound's been struggling to find the zone, I'm not mad at the guy taking a pitch.
That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now. 0-2. Struck him out, and now they'll likely need a base hit to get that runner home from third. 2 men on, 2 out. And up next to Berkeley area native Marcus Semien. And he takes a cold strike. 0-1.
Even though we're still in the early going, I think this game's at a tipping point right now. They've got a chance to put this game out of reach. But if they can't score anymore here, the other guys feel like the door's still open.
Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Popped him up. Plawecki over to his right. And he makes the play to end the inning. So they pick up 3 runs on 4. So now into the box is Kike Hernandez. He's the number 7 hitter, but he's leading off to third after the first 6 guys in the lineup have been retired in order.
Yeah, it's been a great start to the guy on the mound. It'll be interesting to see if they can find a way to get to this guy before he really settles in.
A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
With the way this guy's throwing on the mound, you cannot be chasing. You have to set your sights a little bit lower and control the strike zone.
Hernandez behind the ball and 2 strikes. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. And he can't get out of the way of that one, so the leadoff man will be on to open the frame.
Looks like he was trying to bust him inside, and he might have held on to it just a little bit too long. Just like that, the leadoff man is aboard.
And here's the catcher, Kevin Plawecki. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. Hernandez gets his lead at first, nobody out. Changeup stays outside, and he's behind 2-0. Lifetime numbers against Robbie Ray. He's gone 2 for 5. He also has 1 home run. Got his 2-0 fastball, but he was way behind. 2-1.
I mean, he had to. I'm going to give him benefit of the doubt and say he was sitting something off speed. Because to be late on a fastball in a count like that is just unforgivable.
To second for 1. On to first to complete the double play.
center fielder, Danny.
So base is empty now after the double play, and that'll bring forth the veteran outfielder Danny Santana, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. And there's ball one. Red Sox still looking for their first hit here. A ball and 2 strikes.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Red Sox go. And we're back for the bottom of the third. Let's check in with Heidi Watney. Bottom of the inning now, and standing in is the veteran outfielder, George Springer. And he takes ball 1.
There's no way around it. This has been a rough start on the mound, so it'll be interesting to see how long that man is going to let him go.
Here comes the Red Sox manager up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And we're going to see a pitching change, as that's going to do it for his starter here tonight. So a less than stellar performance here tonight as he makes the early exit and forces that bullpen into action much earlier than anticipated. From the windup, the 2-0 pitch.
Not the ideal location for a changeup up in the zone, but he got away with it.
The 2-1. High in the air out to center field. Santana is right there, 1 down. So 1 away in the Toronto third. And the big right-handed bat of Randall Grichuk saunters into the batter's box next.
Yep, that ball went out.
Fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. When facing right-handed pitching so far this season, Grichuk brings a batting line of barely over 200, so there's certainly some room for improvement there.
He'd be the first to tell you he's not happy with his batting average this season, but he can beat you in a variety of different ways, and he has to because he wouldn't be here otherwise.
One and 2 now as that one's fouled off. Into the windup and the pitch. Hit pretty well out toward right center field. And oh, he missed a home run by a matter of feet. It's off the wall. The relay.
Well, when this thing left its bat, I thought it had the distance to get out of here, but it goes over the fielder's head and skips away in the bottom of the wall, allowing him to cruise into third.
At the plate, Corey Dickerson took something off there as this pitch is in the dirt, but handled quickly behind the plate. The 1-0. A man at third with 1 away. Popped him up. Devers in foul ground, and he makes the catch for the second out. So a man at third here with 2 gone, and Vladimir Guerrero Jr. settles in at the plate. So go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul. Territory.
Looked like he was cheating a heater right there. A little bit too far out in front. Got to find a way to keep his hands back.
A ball and a strike now. A 2-1 count to the Blue Jays first baseman.
Hey, after the double in his first at-bat, looks like he's trying to pitch around this guy a little bit.
2 outs here with a runner at third. He's falling behind now, 3-1.
They know the threat this guy poses at the plate. I know it's a 3-1 in this situation. I do not believe for the life of me this pitcher is going to come anywhere near the middle of the zone.
And he missed with it there, ball 4. It's a 2-out walk with the runner still at third. Next to hit is Reese McGuire. 2 on, 2 out for him here in the third. Oh, that ball's driven into left center. This could be trouble. And trouble it is. It's down for extra bases. Guerrero rounds third and is digging for the plate. He will score as they pile on. It's now a 6-0 game.
You know who's the happiest man in the building right now? His starting pitcher. He's got a big old smile on his face. He knows he has a...
Oh, and while we talked, that pitch got away and ended up hitting him. So he'll head down to first on the hit by pitch.
Third baseman, Chris Jay.
Lifted down the line in left. Martinez on the run. He's not going to get it. And the 2-out rally continues. And the runner is in from second. And he's in safely at third as they also score a pair of runs on the play. So that'll bring in Teoscar Hernandez. He squares it up and hits a bolt to left center. And this is turning ugly now as this ball's down for extra bases. He pulls into second safe